Nope, I'll put the weight back on for you, not for me. I didn't enjoy that pizza. I didn't enjoy that ice cream. I didn't enjoy them sodas, I didn't enjoy none of that. Welcome to Mike Versus Carbs. I am your big brother Mike, Mr. Mike, if you will. Today, I want to just let you guys know, I want to actually start the weight loss tomorrow. There were a lot of times when you've been eating like you're not supposed to eat, and then you start going on a diet or whatever, you start trying to adjust your eating habits. The first day or so, you really don't see the weight loss, probably because you got to get a lot of that out of your system. But it normally takes maybe, well, for my body anyway, I should say, it normally takes it about a day or two to kick in, and then you'll start seeing the results. And when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you'll see some weight loss every day. The first thing you got to do is set the goal. How much weight you want to lose? Right now, this morning I was around 233. I'm going to get down to, I originally said the 220. That's where I'm comfortable at, although if I start putting on muscle like I should, it will be 220 with the muscle, but I'm not there yet. Oh, let me give you some stats. I'm 57 years old, so as you can tell, I'm not a young cat anymore. 6 foot tall, used to be 6'1". I'm 6 foot now. Last time I was measured, which was some years ago. When you get older, shrink a little bit. I always tell the ladies I'm 6'1" still, so don't tell nobody. Yeah, 57 years old, 6 foot tall. Right now, currently 233. I feel better around 220. Maybe I'm gonna probably go down to 215. Just to show you guys how I lose weight, how effective it is. No pills, no hocus pocus, none of that bullshit. Probably just do low carbs. Maybe go into ketosis while eating. Maybe not, but still going to be low carbs for maybe the first 10 or so pounds, halfway to 215, and then maybe from 225 or so to 215, I'll probably just go on a straight up extended fast, which will probably take me 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna let you know exactly what I'm doing. If I slip up and snack on something, I'm gonna let you know. Also, be trying to give you the carb and nutrition breakdowns of the things that I eat at least once, and I'll probably refer back to that. I won't probably do it every time, but I'll probably do some certain videos where I'll talk about my base foods and the nutritional value and the carbs and all that good numbers on that. Mindset. How much do you weigh? How much do you want to weigh? You got to lock that in. Every morning, I'm going to get up and weigh myself. And I'm diabetic, so I'm also going to check my glucose. And when I get home from work, I'm going to weigh myself again just to see what kind of progress I made. The reason I do it right after work is because I'm on my feet all day on my job. I'm walking most of the time or on my feet. So that helps big time. Also, I go to the gym. Well, I should go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. But I always try to make sure I'm going at least once a week on my, I only get one guaranteed off day a week. I try to make sure I'm going at least on Sunday if I don't go any more than that. But the walking for me is more effective than lifting weights as far as losing weight. So mindset, what do I weigh? How much do I want to weigh? Every morning, that number, I know my numbers. You got to know your numbers. Helps you stay motivated, helps you keep from going overboard on maybe if you want to slip up or take a snack. If you don't get your numbers, you're going to screw up. The cool thing about all of this is that once you get down to your ideal weight, you can afford to maybe eat some things that are probably, comfort foods or desserts and sweets. Maybe not the most healthiest stuff, as long as you're not overdoing it. But you got to get down to that ideal weight first, especially if you got, got some type of disease, heart disease, diabetes, kidney disease. You got something going on, some type of liver disease, and those type of things that could be, life-threatening. You need to just ain't no cheat days. You got to get your health in line first. Then you can reward yourself with a snack here or cheat meal here, or cheat day. if you right where you need to be, you can have a whole cheat day. You're not going to gain all that weight in one day. So, mindset. What do I weigh? What do I want to weigh? How do I stay on goal? Keep that mindset. So if you're out and about and you're getting a craving, you know where you at. You know how far away you are. One slip up means you starting all over tomorrow. So all the progress you made today, yesterday, or the last few weeks, you probably might as well throw it all out the window, depending on how well you're losing the weight. And so for me, like I said, the walking and the diet is the key thing. So I know what I'm eating. I know I'm putting that weight in. If I don't work, then when I'm really, really trying to lose weight, I'll make sure I get that walking in on a day that I'm not working too. You know what I mean? Get that walking in. And if you're a person who maybe does better in the gym, go get that workout in. But for me, the walking is more effective than me going to the gym. And doing them both, there you go. So mindset, what are your goals? You know how you're going to approach as far as, what type of eating you're going to do. Your calorie counter, count on calories. For me, counting the carbs is easier, but it's also more rigid too, and that works better for me. So what's the goal? How I'm going to go about it as far as the nutrition goes. What I'm going to do, you got to do the exercise too, right? And always know your numbers, all right? Know your numbers. That's the most important thing. Know your numbers. The mindset. The reason people be screwing up and fucking themselves up on not being able to lose weight, you give in to the cravings. We're comfort eaters. You know what I mean? Oh, damn. Life's not going good. I'm gonna make myself feel better. I'm gonna go grab this. I'm gonna go pop this in my mouth. Oh, it's only one piece of candy. Oh, it's one piece of candy. If you try to go into ketosis, one piece of candy can throw you out of ketosis. One thing that says 0 carbs really could be just up under 1 carb. You got to really check in there. We're going to get into that too. You got to really understand, like a egg, a hard-boiled egg, or just one egg is like 0.6 carbs. So 2 eggs is 1.2 carbs or something like that. So you got to be careful. So just because it says 0 carbs doesn't really mean it's 0 carbs. It might just mean it's just right up under a carb or half a carb. You got to be careful when you count carbs. They say 50 carbs is the threshold for under 50. Is what you want to do to try to go into ketosis. Over 50, you're just doing low carb. And I try to do both of them. You know what I mean? Just depends on how fast that weight's coming off, how hyped I get, how motivated I get, and what my goal is. So, and I know I'm repeating myself. I really wasn't planning on making this video today, but today was my last day of increasing the weight. And remember, I didn't do this. I didn't do this for me. I did this for you. I did this for science. I did this for hip hop. I don't even know how to do hip hop up in there, but I really wanted to show people that you can lose the weight. A lot of people say you'll see them when they used to be big, and I'm gonna make sure I post pictures of when I was up there in my 290s, and the picture when I got down to really up under 200. That was. Wait, do I get that picture? I don't think I got the picture when I was up under 200. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. Maybe it's on one of my old SD cards. But I got a picture when I was around 202, 205, and all that type of stuff. I do got that. Damn. And I'm gonna show you a picture of where I'm at now. So I'm gonna make sure I include that on this video. I'll edit them in. But wanted to show people how I lose the weight. Not where, hey, I used to be this guy, and this is how I got down here. Nope, I'll put the weight back on for you, not for me. I didn't enjoy that pizza. I didn't enjoy that ice cream. I didn't enjoy them sodas, them burgers. I didn't enjoy none of that. I didn't enjoy none of that candy. I did it for you. I'm going to show you how I get the weight back off. All right? And so that's why I did it. So let me just recap for the umpteenth time. Mindset. Where am I at? Where do I want to be at? And what am I going to do to stay on track? When I get them cravings, when I get the weakness, when I have a bad day, when I get some bad information, how to not to comfort eat. And if I do decide to comfort eat, what am I going to eat? Are you going to give in and just get you some chips, which are You talking about worst case scenario. You know, you don't think them chips, man, they be sneaking up with them carbs, building that, turning that, all that into fat. You know, are you gonna maybe get some sliced cucumbers? You know what I mean? And watch it, even though that's low carb, low glycemic food, watch it. Even with the stuff that's good, you can still overdo it. But I'm also gonna show you how to, like, if you wanna get full, man, get you a nice rotisserie chicken. Homemade or store-bought, and you can really eat doing low carb. I got this thing I make called a power salad. I'm gonna show you how to make my power salad. And even if you don't like how I make mine, you can make your own. The thing about salads is what you put in them, obviously, but that dressing, you gotta watch the dressing. So we're gonna talk about low carb dressings, keto dressings, homemade and store-bought. And I got some tricks on how to make them dressings more flavorful. Not the dressings, but make your salads more flavorful. How to stretch your dressing. How to add different things that's not going to add too much sodium, too many calories and carbs to your salads. Make your salad what you want. Oh, come on, man.